Yo, are you ready for the Taurus super full moon and a Taurus Gemini moon weekend? November 15th, 16th, 17th, Astro-Weather Weekend, the late edition, BigEAstro. Pew! Grand evening, good people. I'm coming to you at 6 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Mountain, and 3 p.m. Pacific, right before Coffee Talk. So hopefully you already sent in your $13 and you're coming live. It's going to be amazing. You can still pay and receive the recording. Oprah Winfrey, Saint or Sinner. Aquarius Sun, Sag Moon, Sag Rising. We just finished at 4:29 p.m. the Taurus super full moon. I hope you guys did well with it. Watch the full moon tonight. It'll be extremely bright, closer to the earth. And you can still really manifest. This is endings, but it's about putting forward and walking into a new reality, right? We're ending the old cycle of the old world, right? You see things are changing. And it's not just like in America with Trump coming in and Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr. and Elon Musk and Vivek or whatever, and this one and that one. You know, listen, I'm not a Trump guy and I'm not a Harris guy. You know what I mean? I won't lie, I've been a lifelong Democrat, but the reality is I vote for you. I vote for love, I vote for freedom, and I'm ready for change. And for me, Pluto Aquarius starting on the 19th, RFK Jr. for health represents that change. And that's what this new energy is about, because we do need to get rid of the fluoride. We do need to get rid of the dyes and chemicals in the food. We do need to stop the chemtrails in the sky. So liberation and freedom. The moon is still conjunct Uranus. We're looking at it at, now it's at almost 25 degrees. And it is going to get to 27 degrees tonight, and tomorrow morning we'll see. Saturday when we get up, it should be like at around 3 or 4 degrees, probably 4 degrees on the Gemini moon. So please know this is the final major aspect tonight during Coffee Talk where the moon is trining Pluto. The Taurus moon is in a trine to Pluto. Okay, when the moon's in Gemini, and then, on the 19th, it's going to go in, it will get to Cancer, but it won't get to opposing Pluto before it switches to Aquarius. And then you'll have very early, the Leo opposite Pluto, probably on, I don't know, I have to guess the next week, Astro-Weather, like 20th, 21st, or maybe on that Thursday, that Leo moon opposing Pluto Aquarius. That's going to be fascinating, the first major aspect to that Pluto Aquarius. But this is the next 20 years. And, and if you want a specific reading trying to understand the Pluto in Aquarius, just book a birth chart reading and I'll be breaking it down for you. Watch my video. People are starting to watch it. It's getting real popular now, Pluto in Aquarius, 24 to 1944. Let's get to the chart, because I got to get ready for Coffee Talk. I've been busy. You see, I got my locks retwisted today, the length and elevation. And I'm excited. The Taylor twins have their playoffs this weekend. Jack and Tay a little under the weather, but they're going to make it. And hopefully they win. And I will be at Missy's Mysteries in Scottsdale doing live chart readings 11 to 5. Very excited. If you are in Scottsdale, you can make it. The address and everything is on my community page, on my YouTube channel, BigEAstro at YouTube. And, this Gemini moon will wind up conjuncting Jupiter. It will square Saturn over the weekend, square Neptune. And actually, we're going to have it Saturday, Sunday, and un poquito Monday. So it won't square Neptune until Monday morning. All right. But, the Eagles won Thursday Night Football. I had 26-21. They won, I think they won 26-18. So I was pretty darn close. And my Steelers will beat the Ravens this weekend. I'm going to go 24-23. I think the Bills will give the Chiefs their first loss, 28-27. And should be a fun sports weekend. And I do believe that this could be some sort of ritual with Mike Tyson tonight. I think that, Mike may wind up losing, but I think it's fixed. because he would destroy Jake or whatever, you know what I mean? But I just got a funny feeling it may go the decision or some nefarious type thing. But let me tell you, for someone who grew up watching Mike Tyson fights, I watched all of them. Besides Muhammad Ali, Ali and Tyson are two best fighters ever. Heavyweights, because, you know, you got Hagler and Leonard and Aaron Pryor, Alexis Arguello, you know, different cats, you know, boxing, loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It hasn't been the same, but yeah, I always will root for Mike Tyson. And one day I'll do his chart of Coffee Talk. So I don't have the dates in front of me. I think it's Saturday, December 6th. I believe, and then Friday, December 13th, the next two coffee talks. But I will be doing Miss Jaguar Wright's birth chart, the mini coffee talk, and then the full coffee talk on a Saturday. I believe that may be December 13th. And I'll give you the dates in community. RFK Jr. and Elon Musk. Just got to check with Musk's birth time, but I'm pretty sure, and I got to figure out RFK. But, you know, even if we have to set it at 12 noon and do a general reading, we'll get the energy of these people. It's going to be fascinating. Let's get to the chart. Astro-Weather Weekend. Happy Taurus super full moon. Are you ready to walk into a new version of yourself? Let's talk about it. All right, let's get to the chart. 15th, 16th, 17th. BigEAstro. Pew. All right. This is 6 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, see? The mountain time for Big E. So, the Taurus moon. So that means coffee talk, we're going to have a Taurus rising. See, it's Aries rising, it's almost done. So this Taurus moon, the nodes are still at 5 degrees. And the Taurus moon is... yeah, see, right on the verge of 25 degrees. So it's going to finish up, because it switches every 2 hours. So it was at 24 degrees and 01 minutes at 4:29, right? And this is 6 o'clock. So you'll see, like, right before 6:20, or maybe even 6:25, it's going to get to that 25th degree. But it's conjunct Uranus, right? And so this is a high sensory day, grounding, earthing in nature, really tapping in this evening, getting visions and downloads. And, you know, it's trining, like I told you, the Pluto in Capricorn, right? This Pluto, or Plutonian, right? And we have Ceres and Venus. Don't forget the Venus. And Venus is kind of making that T-square, right, to the Aries North Node, Libra South Node. So there is a lot of energy about our values, our relationships, building new realities for our finances, our fashion, our food, our cars, you know, really trying to reach our goals and establish, is this the long-term relationship? Is this long-time financial investments? Things like that. The Mercury, mutual opposition, right? 16 to the Jupiter Gemini retrograde. And so we have to be willing to expand and zoom out to see the big picture. And then, you know, this is where you may be able to not be so overly analytical and at the same time balance the analytical mind to the like philosophy and philosophizing, zooming out, right? And that's where you have the Mercury in Sag, which can be blunt and arrogant, but a great storyteller, Jupiter in Gemini, which could get into gossip or could expand information and data, right? We have this right off of when they're emitting to aliens coming from the oceans below and maybe from above. That's a big deal. I think the regular media is not covering it the way they should, but they said it, Congress, you know, when they met with I don't know if they were whistleblowers or, you know, people who were involved in the Air Force and the Navy, they admitted to seeing, you know, different celestial beings and spaceships and different things like that. So really fascinating times. Hopefully they're not just setting us up for Project Bluebeam. Don't get overly excited when they start talking and giving you a little bit of truth. There's always still going to be some lie behind it. Sorry, I got to get a sip of my tea. I didn't have my morning tea this morning. Actually, I did on the go. Getting ready for coffee talk on my throat, but me don't drink the coffee no more, And that's Scorpio sun. So it's trining Neptune, right? That's the dreaming. Make the big dream come real. And have a good Friday night. You should be spending it with me at Coffee Talk. Go back and watch the last two podcasts. Joy Baker last night was incredible. Please leave comments. That was so much fun. And then 267 and then 265 with Miss Sonia Perry. And I'll be releasing some behind the scenes footage that I didn't get to put in there of her Vitality Energy Healing, her facility. She's the owner. And the scalar technology, it's incredible. So you don't want to miss that. I'll be releasing that probably on Sunday or Monday, the latest. And next week, I'll be having a nice podcast. Probably on Tuesday, Miss Viviane Chauvet. And then live Thursday, November 20th. Wednesday, November 20th, the 3-year anniversary of me returning home, astrologer, medical intuitive, live, 8 p.m. Eastern, Miss Laura Bruno. We're going to talk about astrology. She's doing the NDE astrology book, which she interviewed me for. And we're going to talk about, some of the energies for 2025. It's going to be really, really fun, and including Pluto Aquarius, because it goes in on the 19th. So we're going to get into a lot. You don't want to miss two great astrologers on November 20th, all right? Let's get to Sabado, the day of Saturn. This is romance. Enjoy. Have some chocolates. I had some cookies this late afternoon. They were yummy. BigEAstro. Pew! Yeah, Sabado. How you guys feeling? 12 noon Eastern, 10 a.m. Mountain, 9 a.m. Pacific. So you see the Venus doing its thing, moving in Capricorn. Mercury moving some more in Sag. Remember, the 25th, right before Thanksgiving week, it goes retrograde. Okay, Thanksgiving's late this year on the 28th. We're getting ready to get into that Scorpio cusp. Remember, the birth chart sale ends on the 21st. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Risings. Reach out to me, Sagittarius. You're going to start on the 21st as well, because that night you go into Sagittarius, the sun. All right. And I think that's till December 22nd, I believe. I will set that up for you guys. But we're dealing with this Gemini Moon. Chiron's still doing his thing in Aries. Taurus, Uranus, dulling. I was wrong. I said 6 degrees. So the Gemini Moon will finish up at around 12 degrees East Coast, 13 on the West Coast, okay? And Saturday is going to be a very when the Moon's in Gemini, you want to express your emotions. People are going to want to speak their truths. There could be some protests, still unhappy, about the election. But really, there needs to be protests for freedom and liberation so that we can end these wars, right? Ukraine, Russia, Israel, Palestine, and Lebanon. It's got to stop, Too many innocent human beings are passing away for no reason, except for money, power, and greed. That's what it's all about. When you see Mars in Leo, it's moving slow, but it's still trining the Aries North Node. So we got that fuel on Saturday. Definitely, apple picking, getting ready for Thanksgiving. Definitely prepare yourself for the cold weather. Try the hot lemon water in the morning, essential oils like wifey and I do. Definitely rock with your crystals that you charged up from Thursday night into Friday, super full moon. And try grounding and earthing in nature. Uranus and Taurus, but the Moon in Gemini, open and expand your mind, right? As this Moon gets to squaring Saturn as we go to bed Saturday night, we're going to, kind of feel like maybe we're confused about the new direction we're supposed to go to. We did the spiritual work of manifesting and all this and that, but you'll have a little moment of Saturday where you're just feeling off, but don't, you could even have body aches and pains. That's okay. You're going to be dealing with ascension syndromes, but just know for your emotional mind, you have got to be able to investigate and research for your own. With the sun still in Scorpio season, it wants to probe Mars, right? Mars and Leo. It wants to know the truth about politics and entertainment. That's Mars and Leo. Scorpio sun is like, I'm soul searching. I want the truth. I'm tired of all the lies and deceptions. And I think we're going to get a lot of truth, especially when we're getting into crypto, technology, AI, science, environmental groups, FEMA, Red Cross, all that stuff. Pluto, Aquarius, get ready. Now it's 20 years. You're not going to necessarily see things on November 19th or 20th, but you're already starting to feel the rumbles of things, right? With RFK Jr. wanting to change, the FDA and wanting to change chemtrails and changing the chemicals in the cereals and food. Texas is trying to ban Kellogg's. Michigan, there's protests in front of the company of Kellogg's because they make their food to be healthy in other countries and refuse to do it here for us. Why should the American citizens be poisoned? Tell me. So this sun is going to get to 25 degrees on Saturday, 26 on Sunday. 27. So, yeah, really Tuesday is starting that cusp, okay? So yeah, let's get ready and let's rock and roll as we just get ready for the Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, the cusp of revolution. Enjoy your Saturday. Talk, be social, be friendly, but the square to Saturn Saturday nights. If you're having any dinner parties, don't bring up politics. It's still very raw. So many people are still angry and upset. I wish that people weren't. I wish we were more united, but you got to be realistic, okay? Astro-Weather Weekend, Saturday the 16th, and this is great because I'll be doing my readings with the Pluto ascendant. So I'll be very magnetic with the Capricorn there, and, my natal Capricorn moon, Venus conjunct my moon. That's good for BigEAstrology, baby. All right? Secret Saturday. Astro-Weather Weekend. Pew. Yo, sleep on it. Sunday. November 17th. November is flying. My step grandmother's birthday is Saturday, so happy birthday to her. The kids will be reaching out to Nana Eva. And we have got to rock with it 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific. And you see it, the Gemini Moon, 20 degrees. So we'll finish up at around 26 and then 27. So you'll still have the moon early Monday morning. Around 6 a.m. Eastern, it will go into Cancer. So we will have a Cancer Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday moon. Okay? So, let's see, the 18th, 19th, 20th, the 21st. Yeah, it'll be a Leo moon for the start or the end of Scorpio season, the start of Sag season. Okay? So we may get a moon opposing Pluto and trining the sun right off the bat. We'll see. That should be kind of interesting if that works out that way. So this Gemini moon is conjunct Jupiter. And you can definitely be on your trumpet about your wisdom, beliefs, and knowledge and philosophies. The Scorpio season is doing its thing. And you still got the mutual reception. Mercury, you see it's still opposing the Jupiter, and the moon is opposing it as well, okay? So you'll feel that on Sunday. This is right before NFL kickoff at 1 o'clock Eastern, 12 noon. And the Gemini moon will be, as you're going to bed and really early in the morning, as you're really going to bed, it will be squaring at around midnight, squaring Neptune and Pisces. Could have some interesting dreams Sunday night. And there could be some real weird flooding over the weekend. Look at Sunday into Monday. There could be some stuff in Asia. even Australia, South America, but a lot of rain in America. Watch out for extreme flooding some places. Yeah, that could be kind of interesting. But also your emotional mind is going to be on like 10. And the Scorpio sun is trining the Neptune. Okay, and it's getting more intense. So it's almost exact. And this is where you can literally like, see through the veils and deceptions, even of like the media Sunday morning, those shows, Meet the Press and all that. You're going to see through the lies, I can't imagine, what they've done with celebrities in the past, but when you hear about like Eminem getting 1.8 million, Beyonce 10 million, Cardi B and J-Lo 5, 6, 4 million, whatever, and they were telling Kamala's donors, that they were going to win and they didn't have enough money, and they overspent the Republicans and still lost. But the calculation of celebrities is wrong, right? She needed BigEAstro to be her astrologer, because I would have told you, be more authentic and bring up a postman, bring up someone who works in a pharmacy, a nail salon owner. You know what I mean? Nobody cares about celebrities anymore. So the Democrats missed the boat, and it almost makes you feel like they did it intentionally. That's a whole other conversation. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But you know what? You got to move on. It is what it is, and I'm all about the unity. All right, we got to finish up my tea and enjoy your Sunday. 27 degrees, it'll finish up on Sunday night. All right. Astro-Weather Weekend, and the Venus in Capricorn. So now it's at 7 degrees. You're talking about a Libra degree for Venus, and it's still in the lunar mansion of the sun. So this is definitely very much a Venus focus on building relationships and even business partnerships. Okay. So maybe you're ready from Sunday to set up a plan to initiate a new business. And it's starting to pull away from the T-square. You may still feel it though. And getting closer. Now we got to see the Lilith and the Juno. Well, actually, the Lilith is back in Libra. So that's interesting. Okay. The Lilith is back in Libra. And that's letting us know with the South Node, we still got to be intuitive about the relationships. With that Capricorn Venus, are you building the right personal relationships and business relationships? Are you financially building with your spouse, your wife, or your husband for the future? I always get surprised when couples have separate accounts. My wife and I, everything's together. I'm just, I'm not, there's no like tapping out. We are, together forever. To death do us part. Just like how Venus Scorpio likes it. All right, Astro-Weather Weekend. Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. I love you. Taurus, super full moon, Gemini Moon, BigEAstro. Hope I see you. And I'll be telling you about Coffee Talk. You can still purchase Coffee Talk, $13, and you can receive the recording and watch it. It's going to be fun. Peace. Pew. All right, that's it. 15, 16, 17, baby. The Taurus, Gemini Moon, BigEAstro. Mira, escuchan, yo have a good weekend. ¿Comprende? ¿Tú sabes? Yeah, Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. I got nothing but love for you. Hope you enjoyed this full moon. Take some pictures of the moon. Let your crystals still stay out tonight. Your moon water. And yeah, I'll be doing my thing at Coffee Talk. I am a little bit tired, but I'll be ready. It's been a busy day. Had to clean up a little bit, had to take care of the stuff in the locks and elevation. Scorpios, the birth chart sale, 161, 65 minutes via Zoom, or the custom video summary, 251 hit me up. I'm very, very excited for you, Scorpios. Happy birthday. And the charts for Sun, Moon, Risings. Eric at BigEAstrology.com. I told you next month, Jaguar Wright, and then RFK Jr. and Elon Musk. Woo! We're going early because, people get busy during the Christmas holiday. So it's going to be December, I think, 6th and the 13th. But I will be emailing you and sending out graphics. Always go to my website. You want to join my email list, BigEAstrology.com. Book services, love chart, hater chart, career, business birth chart, moon tracking, unconscious soul chart. I have many services for you, and my Astro Life Transformational Program. It's on sale for $1,750. Normally $2,000. That's to the end of the year. It is 7 weeks and really 10 weeks because we meet 3 months after once each month. So I don't leave you alone, and I'm checking in to see how you're doing. This is the birth chart reading. You receive a book, a pencil for dream book, crystal, candle, meditations, positive affirmations. You get so much. And then after we do the chart reading, each week we do 3 houses at a time, doing a deeper dive with the aspects, lunar mansions, and more. I'm going to teach you how to work with the flow and energy of your natal birth chart, which is the map of your life and the remembrance of your soul. I can't wait. This is a big time program. And trust me, it's way, way worth more than $2,000. So that will be going up pretty shortly in 2025. So take advantage. $1,750, that's a steal. If you're really ready to up level and transform your life for the better forever, then book with me. BigEAstrology.com, Astrological Life Transformational Program. Taurus, Gemini Moon, 15th, 16th, 17th of November, Astro-Weather Weeknd, BigE Astrology. Peace. Much love. I'll see you Saturday at Missy's Mysteries if you're in Arizona. Come on. Scott's Daily and Nakapali and verbally dancing on you like Alvin Haley, and this MC spits the easy flow poetry naturally, comes from the E. Heavenly, it gets downloaded to my brain and I can't maintain, and I go against the grain, stay dry in the rain. Here to elevate you, man. Later.